for joining us on the CBS 13 News at 5. I'm Steve Large. We are on fire watch tonight. A red flag warning has fire crews all across our area on high alert. PG&E has already cut off power to hundreds of customers starting this morning, and the utility will cut power to thousands more tonight due to the extreme fire danger. Right now, as many as 1,800 customers are powerless in the counties of Yolo, Solano, and Napa. And we have team coverage this afternoon. Erica Cato in the Weather Center tracking the gusts and high winds. But first, let's go to CBS 13's Anna Giles in Yolo County with the impact of those who've had their power turned off. Anna.
Yes, Stephen, first off, these winds are what's causing huge issues for PG&E crews. We're at one of their staging areas right now. This is off of Highway 128, just outside of Winters. These crews are on standby, ready to go if there's a problem with a power line. A helicopter is circling above, looking for damage, and if they spot something, one of these crews can be dispatched immediately out there to fix the line. Now, people we've been speaking with in this area, these outages are definitely causing problems for them. A lot of people I've talked to don't even have generators. We caught up with one couple who's using an inverter to power their fridge and their TV. They've had to go into town to get internet just to send basic emails. They're hoping this is all worth it.
If it's going to protect us, we're all for it. But on the other hand, if it's just an exercise, and let's hope it only happens once.
So the big question, when will power be restored? We've been talking with the crews out here who say if the lines look good, that could happen tonight and it would happen immediately. Now, there is more outages expected later this evening, up to 27,000 people without power in surrounding counties here. We're going to be monitoring that and have much more from those folks at 10 o'clock tonight.
All right, Anna Giles live for us in Yolo County. You can really see from those pictures just how strong those winds are. And as Anna was mentioning, a second wave of outages is expected to kick in around 9 o'clock this evening. PG&E crews say it could affect, again, up to 27,000 customers in Yuba, Nevada, El Dorado, Placer, and Butte counties. And by the way, to accommodate some of those impacted, PG&E is opening up a customer center at Sierra College's Grass Valley campus tomorrow, where they will have air conditioning, water, and charging stations. And that particular location will be open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Want to let you know about that. Now let's head over to Erica Cato in the Weather Center with a look on these windy conditions that firefighters are facing right now. Erica.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. In fact, we will continue to see the wind pick up for the rest of the weekend, and those temperatures are going to soar as we head into early next week. Focusing on conditions here and now, take a look at this. 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds in Sacramento, 15 for those of you in Fairfield. And keep in mind, these are the strong, dry, northerly winds. So we aren't talking about that nice sea breeze that we're accustomed to that comes off of the ocean. Wind will continue into the evening hours. We do have a wind advisory for much of the valley, and we also have excessive heat on the way. Take a look at this. Temperatures 6 degrees warmer right now in downtown Sacramento compared to 24 hours ago, with temperatures expected to soar. So the National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning until 5 o'clock Sunday. We're talking about strong northerly winds between 20 and 30 miles per hour. We could see gusts even stronger than that, and we're not going to see much recovery in terms of relative humidity. We will see some minor improvement into the overnight hours, but all in all, for the afternoon, we're talking about those percentages dropping into the teens. So high pressure firmly in control. It's going to usher in even warmer weather as we head into Monday and Tuesday. I'll be talking about the excessive heat on the way coming up.